Hi guys and welcome back to Irony Completed. So this tutorial is going to be a easy, quick, grungy look. So I'm not going to ramble on for too long, but basically this look is just really nice, smoky, 90s grunge with 3 different lip options, which you would have seen at the start of the video. But yes, 3. I'm loving doing 3 lip options at the moment. I don't know why, but I have so many lip products and I feel like I just can't use them all in tutorials, so I always do different options. Options are a grey nude, a berry nude, or a straight up mauve. So this is kind of a very, like I said, 90s inspired grunge tutorial. And before people get like really defensive of grunge, I was born in the 90s, I was a baby in the 90s, and I'm not saying that this is grunge or that grunge is like a fashion thing or anything like that. Kurt Cobain will not roll over in his grave if a girl on YouTube does a grunge tutorial. It's just a little bit of fun. I wear my makeup like this quite a lot, and I'm not saying this is, like I said, grunge or anything like that. I'm just saying that it's a messy, smoky, grungy, 90s inspired tutorial. So if you want to get defensive, just fuck off, because I don't really care. I really don't give a shit. Deal with it. Anyway, I hope you guys do enjoy this tutorial, and I will see you again at the end of the video. Mwah! Drinking smoothies out of the wine glass because I'm a classy fuck, aren't I? Alright, so starting off this look, I will say that I already am wearing foundation. I use L'Oreal True Match foundation and Collection Lasting Perfection concealer on my face, and then I use the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer, which I just bought this and I'm kind of mildly obsessed with it. It will be featuring in a favourites video. My shade is Fair Neutral, which is the lightest shade of that, and yeah, so I used the Naked Skin under my eyes, the Collection on my face, and also, like I said, L'Oreal True Match is my foundation. And I will link below for you guys my foundation routine, but I didn't do the exact same thing, so I don't know if that's going to be actually helpful for you guys or not, because like I said, I did something slightly different. I set my face with the MUA Hydra Powder, which I mentioned in my last favourites video. I'm going to move on to the eyes. I have put on Urban Decay Primer Potion, and now I'm just going to take this Revolution Matte 2 palette, and I'm going to take the beige shade here, this one, to set my entire eyes just on a flat brush, just to set the base that I put down so that it makes blending a little bit easier. I'm just going to blend this all the way up to the brow bone. Thought I'd do a chatty tutorial because my last few tutorials have been voiceover ones, so I wanted to be like friendly and stuff, and I was really excited to film a tutorial on my camera because it's going to be such better quality. Okay, now I'm going to take a mix of these 2 light shades. This one's like a yellowy and this one's like a straight up white. I'm going to highlight the arch of my brow bone with that. I don't really highlight all underneath my brow bone, I just highlight, see this little bit here, just under the arch and the tail, to like brighten up my eyes and shit. I usually go back and re-highlight under my brows anyway, just because I like it extra highlighty. Beautiful. Okay, let me zoom you in. Now I'm going to take Creme Brulee on a angle blender and use it as a transition colour. This has been my go-to transition colour since I bought these eyeshadows, I'm not going to lie. I have not used anything else, legitimately. And then just blend out that edge. This is like a grungy look. It doesn't have to be super, super, super neat, just as long as it looks good. This just adds a little bit more depth to the eyes, and it will definitely help because I'm using a lot of brown tones. This is just going to warm up the look and make everything look extra cool and grungy. Going to do the same thing with the same colour with this pencil brush, but underneath my eyes. And join it up to the outer corner. I want to keep this look very, very round. I'm going to smoke it all the way under my eye as well. Don't avoid the inner corner, like you usually would. It's disturbing me. Because I feel like this look needs just a little bit of red, because I feel that's like super grungy, I'm going to take Bitten by Makeup Geek I'm going to take it on this little angled blending brush. This is from Beauty Bay, the Beauty Bay collection. It's called the angled eyeshadow brush. I'm just going to pop that like almost as another transition colour, but in a smaller radius. And I'm going to make sure I tap off a lot of the excess just so that this look doesn't turn out too intense. I don't want this colour to be the main focus. So just starting from the outside corner. I'm not going all the way in like with the other colour. And then blend. Awesome, and then once again repeat the step underneath, and again don't bring it all the way in to the inner corner, but make sure you meet it up with the outer edge so that it looks super smoky and beautiful, and blend. As you can see, the red has just given it more of a grungy tinge, in my opinion, than just brown colours, because I feel like the warmth is very important, and also just red is a grunge colour, okay? Same step, different eye. I'm not a cool person. Blending, blending, blending. I'm not like bringing it into my outer V like onto the lid, I'm just keeping it in the outer edge of my crease, just because we're going to put like a messy brown on the lid, so we don't want there to be anything else on the lid really. Once again, let's do the same thing on those lower lashes. Making sure you marry up the outer corner. Now lately this has been my favourite colour to use in a grunge look, and this is a Bare Minerals eye colour. It's a loose eyeshadow basically. This is in Dark Chocolate, I mentioned it in my favourites video. It's basically a dark glittery brown loose shadow. I'm going to take this on this like fluffy brush from Eco Tools. It's like fluffy but flat. Make sure the excess is tapped off. And then I'm just going to really messily sweep this all over my lid. Don't bring it too high up into the crease because we still want to be able to see those red colours, but just really messy, all over the lid, nice and simple grungy. We're good to go. Patting the colour on, I'm kind of just sweeping it, because patting gets a really high colour intensity, but just for this look I want it to look messy and smoky and lived in, so I don't want it to be the most pigmented lid colour. Does that make sense? Grunge, I don't know. Again, taking a clean brush to blend the edges into the red and the creme brulee colour that we put down. See how cool that looks? Looks cool. This brush also has like a flat, kind of fluffy edge. I'm just going to take a little bit of excess product, plus what was already on the brush, and just sweep that in a small radius underneath my eye. I still want to be able to see that red. And once again, making sure we meet up to the outer corner is really important. And that's basically the entire eyeshadow look. Like, it really is that simple. Just a really nice, easy, simple, grungy look. Just gonna do some eyeliner, some mascara, and then that'll be it. Alright, now that that eye look is done and the eyeshadow is all done, we're going to do some eyeliner. And my favourite kind of eyeliner to use in the waterline at the moment is brown, and I'm sure you've noticed that because I've been using it in a fuckload of tutorials. And I think that just a brown eyeliner is a little bit softer in a more grungy look like this, as opposed to a really harsh black, which can just look a little bit too... Well, I mean, black works too because it's a grunge look, but like I said, if you want something a little bit more softer and smokier and grungy, in my opinion, use brown. So I'm going to use this Urban Decay 24/7 pencil in Demoltion. I've used it loads. I'm just going to put that in the waterline. A mirror. So that mirrors are important. Stop using the viewfinder in there. Like 90% of this video is just me failing to open this mineralise article. This is a double-ended pencil, nice and handy, and I'm going to put 0 in my tight line just to make the lashes stand out a little bit more, and also because I'm not going to do any liner on the top. I just think that that's not right for a grungy look, so I just think that putting something in the tight line is necessary if you're not doing liner on the top lashes. Or if you are doing liner on the top lashes, do it too. But even if you are a grunge queen, lash curling is necessary. That was sarcastic, by the way. I don't actually think I'm a grunge person. Just like doing this kind of makeup look from the 90s because I'm mildly in love with Winona Ryder and Courtney Love. I feel like using 2 mascaras today, so I'm going to use Too Faced Better Than Sex first because this is a super volumizing mascara, but it's a little bit clumpy. I'm going to use this first, and then I'm going to use the Real by Benefit as a top coat because I find that it's really good to use with other mascaras for layering. Just the Real just layers really nicely. I'm only going to put this one on the top lashes though, but don't worry about being neat with your application because smudges just add to the look. Okay, and then I'm going to put Benefit They're Real on both my top and bottom lashes. So just to show you the difference, ignore the smudge, this eye has both mascaras on it. This eye just has Too Faced on the top lashes. Can you hear the rain? Oh my god. Benefit They're Real is just amazing for layering in my opinion. Okay, now that the eyes are all done, I'm going to skip contouring for this look just because I don't feel like it's necessary, and I feel like you'll look much more grungy if you just kind of like angle your blush right. Can't talk today. I can't talk today. This one is a really pretty colour. It's Sugar Plum by The Natural Collection. I've talked about it quite a lot this autumn and winter because I just think it's a really, really nice blush. So I'm going to load it up on this blush brush. It's like a dome top blush brush. Take this excess off of my hand and then start at the back of my cheeks and put the most colour towards my temples and the backs of my cheeks, and then blend forward. These Natural Collection blushes are like $1.99 and they blend like a dream, and there's so many different shade choices from light to dark, so I think they're definitely something you should check out if you have a Natural Collection near you. Well, most Boots have them if you have Boots where you live. And although the grunge look was often more about being matte than anything else, I can't resist highlight, especially because I use a matte blush. So I am going to take MAC Lightscapade on this little domed brush, and I'm just going to highlight less intensely than I usually would, but I still need to highlight. So let's put it on the tops of the cheeks. And then just a little bit above the arch of the eyebrow. And for this look, I'm not going to put any in the centre of my face like I usually would, just because I want there to be a glow just where the light would naturally hit my cheeks as opposed to the centre of my face, which I want to keep matte just for this look. Okay, so I'm not quite sure which lip colour I should go for. I have 3 options for you guys, but first I'm just going to blot off the lip balm that I put on earlier on. This is an OCC lip tint that I just got, and I feel like it's a really grungy colour, although I also feel like it's a colour that doesn't suit me in the slightest. This is John Doe. It's in the ready-to-wear format as well, which is awesome. I'm really happy that OCC brought out ready-to-wear format of lip tars, because that was what was putting me off buying them, to be honest, was the fact that you needed to like squeeze it out, and then if you squeeze out too much you can't put it. It's just effort. John Doe is a really cool toned grey, and I feel like it's very, very grungy, but also, like I said, I don't think it suits me very much. But for the purposes of this video, let's pretend like it does, because I feel like this is a really great option. I'm wiping off almost all the excess off the brush, because you just don't need that much on the brush for these lip tars. Also, this lip colour is glossy, and because I don't want it to be glossy just for this look, I'm going to blot my lips, which will take off the excess product and also dye down the shine a little bit. So here is your first lip option. Okay, so I've taken that lip colour off, and I thought that a good second option is kind of like a deep browny nude kind of colour. So here's one by Olivia Palermo in collaboration with Ciate London. This one's called Praline. And as you can see, it's just a really dark nude. It kind of reminds me of Velvet Teddy by MAC, but it's a little bit redder. A little bit more berry toned, maybe? I absolutely adore this formula. I think it's my favourite lipstick formula that I've tried so far, this Ciate London formula. I've never tried the Ciate London regular lipsticks, just the Olivia Palermo collection though, so I know it's different. But yeah, I think that Praline is just a really nice choice for, like I said, a very brown, warm tone nude as opposed to a cooler grey tone nude like the OCC lip tint that I just tried. And your last option, I think, for a 90s grungy kind of look, I mean, you could go for a really deep berry red as well, that would work, but I think that a berry nude works a little bit better. The last option I would say is like a mauvey purple matte lip. Mauvey, purpley, browny colours like that just scream 90s. I think that kind of berry nudes and mauves are the most 90s kind of colours that you can find. So this one's a liquid lipstick. Actually, it's a little one I got on a Christmas kit from Ciate London again. This is their liquid velvet liquid lipstick in Pin Up. So let's apply that. Once again, just like with the OCC, I'm going to take off a lot of the excess because these formulas you don't need as much as the brushes pick up necessarily. This one looks a lot darker on the lips than it does in the tube. On camera, it's pulling a lot more pink than it is in real life, but yeah. So that is the final kind of grungy option, a matte mauve, which one is it? How do you pronounce that word? So this is your final kind of option, and then I'm going to give you like a mauve, however the fuck you pronounce it, matte lip. I think that all of those options were very grungy, very 90s, so you can really take your pick. So that's everything for this tutorial. If you guys liked it, then please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. If you want to follow me on Twitter, Tumblr or Instagram, they'll all be linked down in the description, along with everything that I'm wearing and what I used on my face in this tutorial, including the stuff that I did off screen. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!